have curious questions I want to ask my dad.
Hello, welcome to My Dad and I. It's me, Kole Milord Otumfuo, and my daughter, Kaki Otumfuo, here for you. Welcome back, everybody. And this is the part you all been waiting for. This is the part I am curious to find out what question she's going to pick up. Are you ready?
Daddy, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Did you ever lose a fight? Tell me about it.
Okay, so I've had a lot of fights growing up because I grew up in a very, I don't know if that's the right word to say, notorious environment. I grew up in Ashaiman, and we grew up in a community where fight is normal. We fight every day. The fight I really remember that I lost actually happened when I was in the junior high school between myself and my friend. His name is Kenneth. He, as young as he was muscularly built. He was very built, and I thought I could beat him. And he was really getting on my nerves over an issue. And so I waited for my friends to get in there before I started the fight. But when I started the fight, my idea was that if I fight him or if I hit him, my friends would separate. And so when my friends were separating, I threw my leg, and then he caught my leg, and then he put my other leg, and I fell on the floor. He beat me really bad. And that is the fight I really recall that I lost. But above all, I think most of the fights I won.
Okay, so Daddy, what lessons can we learn from this?
Well, the first lesson I think you can learn from it is that fighting is not the only way to solve an issue, a situation or an issue. Your friends will provoke you at school. Your friends will laugh at you. Your friends will insult you. They will mention names at you, or they will tease you. Sometimes you just have to sit them down and then let them know that you don't like what they are doing. If you keep doing that and they still do what they do, you can report them to a higher authority like your teacher, or maybe the class prefect or someone. If your teacher does anything about it, you can discuss it with your parents, and then you can discuss it with me, and I would go to the school, and who knows, I might talk to your teacher and try to solve that situation. The lesson I learned from it is that one important lesson I also learned from it was that you can't always trust your friends to be there for you, because I was hoping that when I hit him, they were going to separate the fight. But my friends actually enjoyed watching the fight, and I got my ass whipped. So it's not important to fight. Fighting is not the only way to solve.
Welcome back. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is your challenge as an African father?
Okay, so that's a very good question. As an African father, I think there are a lot of challenges being an African father in an African space. It is actually supposed to be easier, but unfortunately, now it's difficult because there is social media which passes on information to our kids like you. And sometimes it makes it very difficult that as an African father, you try to teach your children what it is to be an African. Because what I am trying to teach you is that before anything, you're an African. Okay? So I'm trying to instill the African culture, the African beliefs, the African system in you. I'm trying to teach you, not force them to you, but teach you so that when you grow and you meet other cultures, you will be able to decide which and which is good for you and which you want to do. One of the African things I want to teach you is that I want to teach you how to dance. Can you dance? Let me see. I want to teach you how to dance. Yeah. And the reason is that dancing is part of our culture. We are dancing people. Our language is dancing. Our language, music and dance is what we are. Because your name, Kaki, you can dance with it, Kaki. So it's in our tradition, our forefathers communicate through music and dance. Where you come from, in the Adan, when our people were migrating from Ife to Ghana, one of the ways they communicated was through drumming and dance. So say you have part of the clan far away somewhere. If you want to send a signal, you play the drum. And so we Africans, we are dancers. And so it's a challenge now because I'm looking for money. I'm working hard to make money, so you don't see me all the time. And so you spend most of the time with your teachers than you spend with us. And some of these teachers, the syllables and everything they are teaching you are all foreign material, you understand? So I think that is the only challenge. The only challenge is trying to teach my child, my daughter, how and why you should be African.
Thank you for staying with us through the show. I hope you like and subscribe. Bye.